Hello, I'm Gillman, and this is from the Fairy Garden. Come on, I'm so good. You just sit there very still, and I'll show you my routine. I don't have my music here, but you can imagine. Okay, first, when the music starts, I leap out, and I circle around, like I'm looking at this big car that needs a lot of work. You get it. Then, I take off my hat, and I wipe my brow. All the while swaying my hips like this. Subtle, you know, real manly. Then, I lift the imaginary hood, and I take out my wrench, and I start tightening things. By this point, it's as if I'm getting a little sweaty, so I undo my top button, and I take off my brow again. Real sexy. Then, I take out my imaginary pump, and I start pumping out the car. This pumping gets them in the audience. They go crazy for it, pumping my hips like this. Then, all of a sudden, instead of doing it real slow, I whip off my shirt all at once and throw it over my head. Throwing it over my head keeps the really horny ones in the audience from tearing it all to pieces. It keeps my overhead down if I don't have to constantly replace my costume. Then, I dance around a little bit. This part doesn't really pertain to the car too much, but the really bold ones start coming up to stick tips in my pocket. They love me. They're all pent up and lonely or something. I don't know. Someone should do a study. Then, as if I'm on one of those thingies on wheels, I get down on the ground and act like I'm fiddling with the carburetor or the muffler or whatever. And I'm undoing my belt and yanking down my trousers. And the audience is screaming like the house is on fire. I leap up. I'm wearing my work boots, athletic socks, jockstrap, and undershirt. And then I start shadow boxing. Fast. And then slow. I'm really working up a sweat now. And the girls and some guys are throwing 10s and 20s like nobody's business. The music is really going strong here. So I walk it around so everyone can get a look. Then I turn around real fast like someone just shouted my name. Then real slow, I peel off my undershirt, which is good and wet by now. This, I throw into the audience. Everybody screams. Glasses fall. I do some more of this shadow boxing stuff. Get some more Bill stuff, this time into my jock. Then I take out the imaginary key, stick it in the ignition, gas it, accelerate, and pow! Lights out. So what'd you think? Thank you.